We're doing the exterior installation work. Obviously we come along, we have a chat with the residents, make appointments to put the scaffold up, we get the scaffold erected, do some preparation work on the property, and then we come through and install the property.
He came along to see me and explained what they would be doing to the house. The first process would be putting scaffolding up, and then the team would come along then and do the insulation and pebble dashing and whatever. That's what happened, and they were excellent. Or the chap that did it was really, really good.
Well, we can't actually put cavity filling inside the cavities. We're actually putting external wall insulation, again, to make a real difference by reducing fuel bills for our residents.
With the scaffold going up, we do the prep work. Obviously we insulate it with the insulation boards, fit new sills, then we put the first coat on, which is called a scrim coat. Then we put the brick slip band through, then we do the dashing, then we put the top coat on the ground floor, and then we start what we call snagging, you know, fitting the end caps, sealing the verge trims, and obviously once that's done, the scaffold can come down, we finally clean the bottom, and it's ready for handover then. It's sort of generally told it's a sort of 15-day sort of cycle, but it doesn't mean to say they'll have somebody work on their house for the whole 15 days. It's sort of like we got a teams going through doing different operations. So out of them 15 days, they might have people working on their property for 10 days, so to speak. One of the most important things, we've got the scaffold up on the property, so any children in the house, we've got to make sure they don't, you know, they're safe and they don't go on the scaffold or anything like that, or any pets around at all. So I'm there, you know, every day, day-to-day basis. If they've got any problems, they just contact me, or I'm always on site. So whatever turns up, I deal with as and when. Obviously, when we come across, depends on the type of property, any exterior decorations, any hanging baskets, we take them off, we keep them safe, any external lights.
On the initial visits at Richland, obviously he makes himself available to all the residents, etc. And it's the openness to that allows them, you know, to feel free. They give him a ring. If he's always in the area anyway, so he pops around the job. They got any problems, he'll sort it out there and then.
You know, kept you informed, would knock and say, is everything okay? Really, really good chap. Smashing chap, actually. I'm
obviously the first point of contact. Once the contract starts, ongoing and through the contract, right up until, you know, once everything's finished, cleaned down, handed over. And then, you know, if there's any problems later on, they get in touch with me and we're going to sort it out.
A couple of times they had to come through the house, as I say, to put things out the back and what have you, but they put dust sheets down, you know, and very good. So, and as I say, every day they cleaned up after them. They really did. I mean, I've had a little clean up as well, you know. No, today, funny enough, this morning, I thought, well, I'll go out now and just give it a little sweep. But you expect mess anyway. You know, you want the work done, then you expect a little bit of inconvenience.